Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of F1 2020 Career Mode. This time is going to be slightly different as I'm actually going to be talking whilst driving. Just thought I'd change it up a little bit, see if it's a little bit better than me talking over and making a commentary style. This time we're going to be talking whilst I'm driving. This weekend we're at the Vietnamese Grand Prix. We're just going to fill in our activities. We've got quite a bit of time before Vietnamese Grand Prix starts. Just going to do some team building activities for our team here, fill in our time, and now we do have 1.2 million to spend. We do not have enough money to spend on upgrading anything at the moment. But if we do look in the R&D tree, we're going to start upgrading this chassis because that's our weakest part to our car, and we can't do that because the department has reached full capacity. That is the only issue at the moment. So what we need to actually do.
What do you think of this one?
There's no point me upgrading aero, not just yet, because I want to focus on the chassis. So we're going to save up our resource points and wait until we can upgrade the chassis department. So we're going to advance time.
I know we were
That's not
expecting
good.
some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed the quality control.
Okay.
Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the R&D screen.
Just go through the motions here and see what we
I know
have.
we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed the quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the R&D screen. You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival.
So
Think
currently at the
carefully who you
moment,
select.
this is
While you
where we
will
are on the
receive a claim for beating
performance
them, you'll
performance
lose a
chart.
claim if you fail to do so.
Thanks, Carl. We're the fourth slowest team, so we're the back end of the midfield currently. That's where we are. I'm also going to try to see if we can change our qualifying type. I should be able to do it in this next screen if the game does let me. I might not be able to. There we go, qualifying finally. We're going to go for a full qualifying session, mainly because I want to see if we can, instead of having one shot qualify, maybe sneak into Q2. So we're going to change the qualifying type for this race weekend. So a lot changing this week. We've got a live commentary on career mode. Also, we're going to have some actual normal qualifying during this episode today as well. And we're going to see how well that goes. You guys are going to see me. I'm going to simulate practice. I've been racing on Vietnam. Last night I was practicing on time trial, ready for career. So I feel like I don't need to practice. And also, when you simulate practices, you do get quite a lot of resource points anyway compared to if you were to sit them yourself. So you don't actually lose that much out from simulating a practice session. As we wait for the loading screen to actually load. Takes a long time to do this. So, when this starts up, we're at the Vietnamese Grand Prix. I still can't say the name of this race. Third race of the season. Qualifying looks to be dry. Race looks to be dry. That is good. That's what I like to see. And again, we're going to simulate practice. And we're going to see how well that goes. A bit of a better exit out of that corner. And away we go on our flying lap. Just gonna have to take a few laps, I reckon, to get our foot in here. Just to try and get used to this car. Because driving the Mercedes in time trial, this is completely different. Very difficult left to right hander here. Early on the power, short shift up through. And then full throttle down this straight. This is where we will lose a lot of time to other cars. Our powertrain, although we do have the Mercedes engine, is not very developed, so we will lose quite a chunk of time down here. Verstappen setting a 35 flat, that's a very good lap. Oh, the rear end kicked out there on us a little bit. That was a good exit out of that corner. Lift off slightly here, down to gear 6. Feed it through the right hander, then down to gear 5 as well. Try and kiss these apexes, try and nail these. Down to gear 2. Nice and smooth on the power, don't want to clip any walls here. Back open the DRS, I mean set, that's a very good lap, I'm quite happy with that, 35.7. I will take that. Can Giotto get? No, Luca Giotto qualified 18th. Not bad qualifying from him. I think last race he qualified 21st, so 18th isn't too bad from Luca. Only 2/10 out of getting out of qualifying. That's an improvement from Luca Giotto. But good news is we are out of Q1. We get ready to build the lap up. We have a bit of front wing damage. That wasn't good. We're going to get ready to build this lap up. On the brake, make sure I don't clip this wall, and back on the power. Oh, short shifted there, that wasn't good. Back out on the power. Up into gear raise, you can get a nice exit through here. How far are we down? 2/10 off of getting out of Q2. On the power again. We might lose a little bit of time to stroll because it's in the pink Mercedes, which as we know in the straight line is absolutely rapid. So probably going to lose quite a bit of time on this straight for them. Rear end kicked out on us there, maybe lose us a little bit of time. We need a good final sector here. Open the DRS flap, see if we can get ourselves out. We put ourselves into P13. Okay, we're already a 10th up, that's not bad. Not a bad exit out there, we're going to take all that information away, don't want to look at me looking at that. Good exit out of there, much better exit than we did last time, so actually going to be gaining time on this whole straight. So if I do concentrate a little bit on the corners. Going to open up the DRS flap. We're still gaining time on the straight. This is free time that we're gaining at the moment. 1.5 tenths up. Not bad exit out there. Did lose us a little bit of time. Didn't quite got on the power early enough. We are going to improve our time by another 1.5 tenths there. Not the best lap I could have done. I could have done a little bit better. 13th to qualifying.
Luxity. That must be incredibly disappointing.
What?
Who's your main competition on the grid?
Disappointing? Alright, we're going to say Kvyat. We'll say Kvyat.
It's the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you?
You Can't tell this early in the season, love. Can't tell.
Appreciate your time.
So guys, after you guys seeing the qualifying result, unfortunately for some reason the race result, or the race itself, only recorded a fragment of the race. So, you guys don't get to see where I finished in the end, but I'll show you on this tree here. We did finish in P4 in the end. I don't know why the race didn't record. I'm very sorry about that, and I can't go back because it's in career mode. But however, it was a very exciting race. We did come P4. There was a safety car during the race as well, which helped us get closer. Right next to our pit stop, it happened. And Max Verstappen had a 5-second time penalty, which gave us from P5 to P4. Very good race. I'm currently sat on 12 points. Luca Giotto had a good race finishing in P13. So thank you very much guys for watching. I'm very sorry about that, and I'll see you in the next race weekend.